The Emirates has a new hero, and the red half of North London is buzzing with excitement. Arsenal have officially completed the signing of Brazilian superstar Rodrygo Goes from Real Madrid in a blockbuster £90 million deal. The news has electrified the fan base, silenced critics who doubted the club's ambition, and sent a clear message to the rest of the Premier League: Arsenal are here to dominate, and they mean business. From the moment the story broke, social media lit up with celebration. Supporters could hardly believe their eyes. For years Arsenal fans have asked for a true world-class statement signing, someone who could walk straight into the team and transform it, and Gaspar alongside Mikel Arteta have finally delivered. In Rodrygo, they haven't just signed a winger, they've secured a Champions League winner, a Brazilian international, and one of the most exciting attacking players on the planet. Rodrygo's arrival is not simply about adding another attacker to the squad. It's about raising the ceiling of what Arsenal can achieve. Already blessed with young stars like Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, and Martin Ødegaard, Arsenal now have another player capable of deciding games at the very highest level. His technical ability, his flair, his finishing in crucial moments, these are qualities that Arsenal have sometimes lacked when competing against the very best in Europe. The signing also deepens the strong Brazilian connection at Arsenal. With Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Martinelli, and Gabriel Mikel has already established in the team, Rodrygo joins a group of compatriots who can instantly help him settle. That Samba chemistry has the potential to give Arsenal an unstoppable edge going forward. Imagine the flair of Martinelli cutting inside from the left, Saka stretching defenders on the right, and Rodrygo floating between the lines, combining with Ødegaard and Jesus. For defenders across the league, it's a nightmare scenario. What makes this move even more special is the context. Arsenal have been building steadily under Arteta, inching closer to glory. They've shown progress, finishing near the top of the league, pushing Manchester City harder than anyone else. But the missing ingredient was always that one player with proven big game pedigree. Rodrygo provides exactly that. At Madrid, he earned a reputation as a Champions League player, someone who thrived on European nights with decisive goals and fearless performances. Bringing that mentality to Arsenal could be the difference between being contenders and being champions. The £90 million price tag will of course bring pressure. Some critics will question whether Arsenal have overpaid, but this is the modern market for elite talent. Rodrygo is only 24, entering the prime of his career, and his experience already outweighs his age. If he adapts quickly and delivers on his ability, that transfer fee could soon be seen as a bargain, especially if he fires Arsenal to titles. Reactions from the Arsenal faithful have been euphoric. Videos from fans outside the Emirates show celebrations, chants, and excitement that hasn't been felt since the days of Thierry Henry and Dennis Bergkamp lighting up the pitch. On social media, supporters are posting imagined line-ups with Rodrygo slotting in next to Saka and Martinelli, calling it the deadliest front three in England. Some are even daring to dream about a treble, claiming that Arsenal finally have the squad to compete on all fronts. Inside the dressing room, the mood is said to be just as positive. Gabriel Mikel has, Rodrygo's Brazil teammate, has already described him as a phenomenon in interviews, saying he cannot wait to link up with him in red and white. Ødegaard, who once shared a dressing room with Rodrygo at Madrid, is also reportedly thrilled to be reunited. The synergy between these players could ignite something truly special at Arsenal. From a tactical perspective, Arteta now has mouth-watering options. Rodrygo can play on either wing, operate as a second striker, or even slot into attacking midfield if needed. This flexibility allows Arsenal to rotate their front line without losing quality. It also means that Saka, who has carried a heavy burden in recent seasons, will finally have world-class support. Opponents who previously focused on doubling up on Saka will now be stretched thin by Rodrygo's presence. Beyond tactics, this transfer represents a cultural shift at Arsenal. For too long, the club has been seen as cautious in the market, settling for potential rather than